And we're back.
Yeah, I thought the gate that I activated was like a loading screen, like a different area. I didn't realize this was still technically Thorntail Hollow. And to further my point from earlier, I don't know how these beacons keep the whole town lit when this is like clearly in an enclosed, like, okay, not enclosed because there's no ceiling, but like this seems way fucking out of the way for what you're crying about your beacons doing, and fuck you, dinosaurs.
Not to mention, it's a tiny flame. It's not like a huge
Yeah.
pot. Thanks for beating my ass.
Might help me on my quest.
That's hokey.
And old Star Fox was better.
Like, oh, you lit up some beacons. You might want this key. Like,
for your quest.
Like, what?
Like, who phrases it that way? Like, I'm not on a quest. I mean, I am, but like...
But I don't quite know it yet.
Well, yeah, as far as I know, I'm on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mercenary. I'm doing a mission. Going the wrong way. I'm going the right way. Can't make up my mind. I'm losing my mind.
Feeling a little bit of that delirium setting in.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because both of us, we had like kind of...
Well, you had little sleep. I had no sleep.
Yeah.
I had to stay up for that Jack and Daxter run that I missed and had to watch like 3 hours later. Wow.
I was fortunate enough to see it live, but that's the reason why I got less sleep than I intended. Because it started and then I was hooked and I was like, well, I gotta.
Yeah, I think that happened to a lot of people. I was like, oh, Jack and Daxter, I don't care about this run. I'll watch the Resident Evil 2 run that I missed. That's the one I really care about. And I tuned in to the end of the Jack and Daxter run, and it was very apparent that I had really fucking missed out on something special. Oh well.
Yeah, like we said, at least there's the uploads.
Yep. Well, I guess at least it's one of those things that was at such an hour that I think most people missed it, and waking up today were like checking the old
Like, what's all this
Twitter,
hype? What's all the hype about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Air Canada
Yeah.
figured it out at some point.
Yeah, well, it'll definitely be up by the time this video's up. So if you haven't seen the Summer Games Done Quick Jack and Daxter run, you really need to check it out.
2016, just in case this
Yeah.
video's old at some point.
Yeah. It's wow.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but wow. No, really, go check it out. You won't regret it. It's amazing. Just stick with it. It's
Ooh.
like literally an hour in is when it just flies off the rails. It was never really on the rails, but it flies so far off the rails. If it were a train, it'd be in the ocean. Oh God, more of this shit. I loved this so much from earlier.
Unless that train's rails were originally by the ocean, in which case the train ends up in the desert. So.
Well, the good news here is that this is just annoying.
Yeah.
Like super frustratingly difficult.
Why don't they just shoot at you with guns?
Fuck that this music starts playing every time like barrels start rolling at me.
It's the barrel theme.
What do you know? That stupid dinosaur was right. This did help me on my quest. This place is fucking weird, dude.
Indeed.
Well, what am I standing on?
It's like a glass thing. I don't know. That's weird looking.
I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Like some power-ups from my staff.
Maybe so, but
I don't know, before I made this file, I picked up this game and was like, played a file that I had loaded up, and it seemed like at this point in the game, and I had more power. I could do cool stuff with my staff.
could have been backtracking.
Yeah. I don't know why in God's name I would have come back here, though.
That's true.
If there wasn't a point to it. Well, somebody just got a royal ass whooping. Oh. Cool. What is the deal with this thing? Whatever.
I don't think I've said anything for like a minute. My bad. Oh,
That's cool.
there's no way to get out, huh? Oh, that's so stupid. It's like, in case you fall into the lava, you can climb out right here. I mean, it's good that it's there, don't get me wrong. It just, conceptually, is a little silly.
Well, this place is called Moon Mountain Pass, which implies that it's like, the pass between this place and somewhere else. So I don't know. Conceptually, it being dangerous as fuck makes no sense in and of itself.
True that.
But I guess we'll have to go with the video game on that one.
The funny thing about temples like this and in Zelda is that they all appear to be man-made. So, there was an architect who designed this.
It was their vision.
It'd be great.
Yeah, that actually begs the questions, like, who built these, like, temples and stuff? Because, like, was dinosaurs? They don't have thumbs. Get real.
Yeah, they can barely do anything by themselves, let alone build something. They need you to, like, light a fucking fire for them. Believe me, if you haven't mastered fire, you haven't mastered much of anything.
Okay, well, I can get this one. Ooh, dad.
Like 1,000 years later, there's a gray watching me say that, and he's like, he's right. Fire is the first step. Or there's a gray watching it right now.
Boy, they really like this barrel shit.
Boy, howdy.
Oh. Maybe I was backtracking on that file. I really don't know why I would have. I don't know, whatever.
Jeez.
I recall Moon Mountain Pass being longer than like one screen with like really weird, terrible looking enemies.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. Maybe I do this.
Look at that
and
face.
There's more to it later.
Ah! I love unintentional building faces.
Yeah.
There was that one famous one that made the rounds on the internet years ago. Remember the one? It's like mouth was off to the side and was like, huh?
Oh, yes, I do. Guess we could put that on the screen if we remember.
Sure thing.
Alright, my job here is done. I'm fucking out of here. I wish.
You know, Fox could have just climbed over that.
Yep. What? Alright.
Ooh, camera. Nice.
Yeah. Fuck you, dude.
It wasn't the ass whooping he wanted, but it was the one he deserved.
Well, I keep hitting the C stick to go into camera mode, which is not right. I don't know what game it is that's making me try and like think that that's right.
C-stick, C-stick. Zelda? Ocarina?
No,
To go into camera mode or to... Oh, wait, you don't want to go into camera mode. Never mind.
no, I am trying to go into first person mode, but I keep pressing C stick,
Gotcha.
thinking that that's it. Oh, I need some other thing that I don't have yet. Okie dokie.
Off topic, but for some reason I'm sitting here and I'm thinking... It just hit me right now. I'm like... Boy, Donkey Kong 64 is going to be a terrible experience.
Yeah. Yes, it is. You're gonna hate it.
Yeah, I will.
We gotta find it.
DK.
It might be on the virtual console. I think it was for the Wii. I don't know if it is for the Wii U.
Gotcha.
Because it's rare, but Nintendo owns Donkey Kong, so...
You're saying just in case we got to go last resort style?
I don't know where the hell it is. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, for God's sake. What?
I think it's the green things.
Oh my goodness. Okay, fine.
Oh, you got to shoot it when the flame's green.
Yeah.
Now the blue one.
Oh, God. There really anything goes with the hitboxes.
Yeah, they really are.
Most of the time it fucks me over, but sometimes it helps.
I wonder when the next dialogue-heavy scene is going to come in. I feel like we need one of those.
It'll either be a while or, well, I guess those are the options.
It'll be either soon or in a while.
Okay.
It's like when you ask someone, like, hey, do you want to go somewhere with me? And they're like, maybe, maybe not. And it's like, yeah, okay, I know. I'm exactly at square one. Thanks a lot, jackass.
Combat's fun, but I really need more moves.
Well, it sounds like you're saying that you'll unlock some more, so that's a good sign.
No, I don't. I won't.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were saying you had more power.
Oh, yeah, like
Not more
like more
moves.
magic
Yeah.
power. I guess I can incorporate that into fights, but there's just you shouldn't exhaust like all the fighting moves that you have in the very first battle of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this where I came in? I think it might be. I don't know.
I like when they have selectable combos. You know, that way, because you're like, well, you'll run out of buttons eventually, and it's like, not if you have selectable combos like Batman. Like you can like unlock like the combos and stuff.
I did not play it enough to really know.
Arkham City?
Oh, Arkham City. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there was... Combat in that game was awesome.
Yeah. But I'm saying they did it right with like keeping it like being physically possible to do on the controller and keeping it super fresh.
Yeah. And like smooth and flowing and awesome feeling.
Yeah. I'll give them their credit. It's one of those things where you actually like sit back and think like, wow, this is like
Super simple.
yeah, but like incredibly impressive like game design. How it like when you're in a fight, the way you just chain from one guy to the next to the next to the next, and it like knows what you want to do.
Yeah,
Like
it's really good.
it's pretty incredible actually. I never completed my run, sadly. I guess I won't because you got hard locked out of Towering Goose.
Wow. What a fucking console. Oh, what? Okay.
So the only way you can sign in, once again, is there is a way to sign in. It's just ridiculous. What you have to do is you have to make sure your Xbox just absolutely cannot access the internet.
Yeah, I could sign in that way. Well, I mean, you know, I have no need for the Ethernet cable because it doesn't have Wi-Fi because it's a piece of shit. As I've been, you know, like to further drive home my point, it doesn't have Wi-Fi because it's shit. So you know, now that AGDQ is like, now that I'm getting it on the Roku box, I realize that's a thing. I have no use for that to have an Ethernet cable in it whatsoever.
It could be a paperweight with an Ethernet cable.
Well, if I pull the Ethernet cable out, if it's not trying to get on the internet, it can actually work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So the internet's like this cool feature that makes it more awesome. No.
It's this cool feature that hard locks you out of accounts.
Internet, like, Xbox with the, like, nothing but bad has happened with me and Xbox and the internet.
The Xbox is an internet tyrant. Is what it is.
It craves it.
It's
It
like
needs
it's like a
control.
dominatrix that nobody wants. It's like,
Oh, cool.
I can tell you're
This
getting
might be one of those power-ups I was...
you're ready to get your ass whooped, you naughty boy. It's like, no, actually, I just want to sit down and have a good time. Oh, you know you want it. Now bend over. No, you're weird. Get out of here. That's kind of what it's like.
Yeah.
It's like that one friend that, like, tried hard and you were so young that your parents made you all hang out together, but nobody liked them. You know?
Yeah, I do know. I know exactly. Because it was me. No, I'm just kidding.
I knew nobody liked it. I kept going for it. Perseverance.
Oh, I get it. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But the crazy thing about the Xbox hard locking thing, at least for the 360, is that it never seemed to happen as long as you were paying those $50. Because the one time
I
mine
didn't have any problems with it until I stopped Xbox Live Gold.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the first time the account
That's
that
why I said in that text that it was like heavy-handed, aggressive, like, you know, forcing my hand.
yeah, it's weird though how they like actually have done that. Like
Yeah.
these are 3 separate times that it's happened and all of it has happened. I mean, it'd be really bad if it happened with gold, sure. But you'd be on the phone, you know, in somebody's ass like right
Yeah.
away if you had gold. It's like silver just
Well, I mean, there's already money sunk into that account because there's like games associated with it.
that's true.
Now, if they're just on the Xbox and I can play them with anything, that'd be fine. But knowing what I know about how Microsoft seems to conduct its business. I sincerely doubt it.
That I can tell you that's not the way it works. They go, oh, it's licensed to Towering Goose, and you can't use it.
Well, you guys soft locked them out, so we have reached an impasse here. Also, I can't play GTA if it's not connected to the internet, because all loaded files start out at the beginning. Same thing happens with Red Dead Redemption if you sign in with a certain profile.
Jeez.
Yeah, because it's like, I guess there was an update and then it just starts you right over because it just...
The thing is, games did... Like, I love the internet. I love online multiplayer. I mean, I absolutely like it a lot. But games were fine before they had internet capabilities, like the Super Nintendo, you know? So it's like, making it so that you have to have online service to have any sort of semblance of fun is ridiculous. Like, just make a better campaign.
Did you see that previously recorded where Rich Evans was getting real pissed about that?
No.
Oh, he bought some game and it required him to play online. He didn't want to do that. And so he started advocating to the audience that they pirate that shit. It's like, I'm Rich Evans.
You showed me like the GIF or like that clip or something.
Well, it was about this. And I wholeheartedly agree. It's like utter shenanigans.
And that's coming from a guy, like I said, I like online multiplayer a lot.
I do too, but it
shouldn't
I'm trying
be
to play
like
single player that I don't need the internet for.
Yeah, and sometimes you're like, internet's like competitive, obviously, because everyone wants to win, and a lot of the times you're having a lot more fun when you're winning, But sometimes you just want to sit down and play a game, and like just chill.
Well, I mean, GTA 5 does come with a handy dandy single player campaign that it's theoretically works great for playing by yourself, but for some reason you have to be connected to the internet in order to play it. I just don't understand. I know it has something to do with some update, like the latest version. They're like, oh, we don't want you to play because you're not connected and you might not have the version. It's a Rockstar problem in that case, but because Red Dead Redemption's the same way, but it doesn't make it acceptable.
Right. I mean, it wouldn't be such a big deal if, like...
It's just, at this point, Nintendo has gotten internet more right than Microsoft, if you ask me. I'm counting the Wii U, because...
Yeah, certainly not the Wii.
No, definitely not that. I mean, at least it didn't have those problems.
To be fair, because I know there's like a lot of people that like really, really like whatever system it is, Mm-hmm. I haven't had any problems on Xbox One, but then again...
I'm sure Xbox One has like fixed a lot of this stuff. And like, that's fine. I don't care about that. I'm only mad about my personal experiences with it. And in my personal experience, only bad has come from like Xbox Live. My Xbox works fine when it's not connected to the internet, but when I try to bring it into the fucking new modern technical wonder age, it just fucks everything right on up. Just